Hello everybody, thank you for watching my channel. This time I have received a lot of questions from viewers, so I could answer, I hope, and more questions is very welcome, so I would like to answer for all the questions. Thank you.
Okay, moving forward, so theme number 3, strength of Japanese manufacturing. So first question, is there a culture of young entrepreneurship in Japan? Second question, why do you think in Japan companies like Sony and Toyota have been so successful? Like, why are these companies, manufacturing companies that are like seen as being top of the world?
Why?
Yeah. So first question is there a culture of young entrepreneurship in Japan?
You mean manufacturing or any industry?
Any industry for the first question.
Yeah, I think the younger generation, like a startup is very popular right now.
Yeah.
Everyone wanna start their own business,
Agreed.
right? But I don't think the manufacturing business is not that popular for the startup. Like a startup, people tend to start their business with a service like IT,
Right.
like a software, things like that.
Yeah.
But the manufacturing is that this is the fact. The manufacturing industry is the #1 industry in Japan. That's why we have to expand or improve our manufacturing like a quality level and the marketing level and everything. So the thing is, like a Toyota you mentioned.
Yep.
And their product is amazing, right?
Yeah.
And they're very specified and they're sophisticated and they're very they can return the cost of benefit as well, because the Japanese people, as I said, they are good at making like a specific the product.
Parts, yeah.
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 So why #1 is because they understand the user, customer.
Right, yeah.
They listen their needs.
Right.
So, as we do too, like we are a good listener for the customers. So we are answering their requirement, and we make an effort to meet customers' requirement as much as we could.
Right.
Yes.
Which is, I guess, is important, right? The customer satisfaction is always something you have to keep in consideration, or else you may not progress.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Before I have mentioned before that, I rather than care about the customer, I rather than care about my
Your
staff.
team, yeah.
But now, everyone says the same, I also have to care about the customer. This is also true.
Fair enough. You have to have some sort of transparency, I
Yes.
guess. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the governance is very important. Yeah.
Agreed. Perfect. Second question. This is a direct question from one of our viewers. So it was a reflection from viewing one of our previous interviews. I am a job seeker. What do you think is the appeal of working in the manufacturing industry?
Appeal?
What is something that is, let's say, maybe perhaps better or more beneficial versus working for IT company or finance company? Something that the manufacturing company is maybe more appealing to work for,
okay.
or to own.
Yeah, like 3 years ago, I had like a devastating situation, and then we are improving like a lot. So I asked like a recruiting company, like how many interviews I did last year, and then she told me like 1,280 people. So because I don't remember what I did in 2023. I would just do whatever in front of me and did like accounting and HR and operation management, everything, because I lost all the back office people, right? It's a devastating situation. And then going back to your questions, I hear a lot of comment at the interview, and why? Because my question for the applier,
Yeah.
applicant, sorry, applicant. And why are you, looking for the manufacturing? There is a lot of job,
Right.
but now why manufacturing? Because they like making the goods. Like, like you can see actually what you made.
Right. Yeah.
That's
Sense of instant gratification.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's why, okay, they feel like a more like achievement. Okay, this is what I made.
Right.
Yeah, so they have like this kind of feeling. So that's why. And also they have experiences.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you can do things, you like this.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I agree. It seems to be. Do you believe that? That being said, when you look back at your previous year with all your interviews that you've had, what percentage would you say most of them were Japanese? If not, were all of them Japanese, or
Yes.
did you have okay?
We have 100% Japanese staff.
100% Japanese staff. Interesting. Interesting. Nice. Perfect. Okay, and last question in regards to manufacturing. If you were to start a new business from scratch, it doesn't have to be manufacturing, it could be anything. Which country would you choose and why?
If I start a business?
Yeah. So you start a new business from scratch. Which country would you choose?
Last year, no, for more than last year, I
Past
would
couple
choose
years.
United States.
United States?
But not now. Yeah, because it's very popular.
Yeah.
You do the entrepreneur and
Yeah.
then you start up a business.
Yeah.
However, I'm still thinking like which country is the best because it's kind of that
a hot
I would say like a paradigm shift era.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know which is good, which is bad, and then
Right.
what is good, what is bad.
Right.
We don't know. Everyone's looking at. So right now, everyone's kind of focus on whatever in front of you.
Right.
So focus on the daily life.
Right.
So it's not about like an investment, like a long-term vision. So I would like 3 years ago, I would choose
Choose the
United
US.
States. Because United States, especially in Boston, where I was
Where you
studying,
had studied, yeah.
it's very active. Like a lot of people try to start up the business.
Nice.
And then there are a lot of community, the business communities. They are talking about like everything
Nice.
all the time.
Nice.
So it was very fun,
Interesting.
and then you get like output and then you get the
Yeah,
new
yeah.
information
Yeah.
and then you can come up with like a new idea for the
ideas,
business.
yeah.
And then that all, having said that,
Yeah.
everything is about like improving the society.
Right.
Everyone wanna like contribute to society.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's why businesses exist.
Right. Everyone wants to contribute to society, but as well be successful.
Yes.
And successful people usually help successful people. So
Exactly.
yeah, I agree. Interesting.
Exactly.
So you would choose US, let's say 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.